Alright, hey guys, long time no see. It's May, of course. It's May 3rd, and tomorrow, if you don't know what tomorrow is Star Wars Day, National Star Wars Day, because it's May the 4th be with you. Um, but we got some sad news yesterday. Peter Mayhew, the actor who played Chewbacca, passed away on April 30th, and the family just announced it yesterday that he passed away. And what else can I say except to thank you, Peter, for bringing Chewbacca to life and for making a lovable character for all of us to enjoy. You certainly will be missed, and say hi to Carrie for us. You're with Carrie now. Oh my. But yeah, it's hard. Saying goodbye, uh, especially to someone so loved as Peter Mayhew and Carrie Fisher. So, but anyway, I'm gonna give you a quick update for the month of April. For my April update, I only got 2 new Blu-rays. I got them for Easter. First one I got was the Little Mermaid anniversary, 30th anniversary signature collection movie. Love the Little Mermaid. My absolute favorite Disney movie of all time. I wanted this edition so badly, even though I have the Diamond edition. But I wanted this edition really badly. Oh, and then, the only other movie I got was Second Act, starring Jennifer Lopez. It's a really hilarious movie. I went and saw this with my sister when my parents went to see Aquaman. I probably should have seen Aquaman with them, but I might get Aquaman. I don't know. But I saw this movie. It's really funny. It's like a rom-com. It's really hilarious. It's just basically about Jennifer Lopez playing this woman who gets a second chance at her life, and that's why it's called Second Act. So yeah, that's a really great movie. I recommend you watch it if you haven't seen it. So anyway, this video is gonna be my. I'm gonna do it as my top 10 Star Wars movies. Now that there are officially 10 movies in the saga, so I have my list over here, so that way I can remember which ones are which, and I have all my movies out. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll tell you why a movie is a certain number on this list. Alright, so starting off, number 10 being my least favorite of the Star Wars movies, is Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Now, I'm with everybody else. I don't like The Phantom Menace. I think it's a stupid movie. I really do. And mostly because of Jar Jar Binks. He is probably the stupidest character ever made. I mean, I don't see why George Lucas ever saw the need to make him, but I mean, yeah. I mean, Jar Jar's just stupid, but this guy right here, Darth Maul, he's the one who takes it. Darth Maul makes the movie. My only favorite part of the movie is the lightsaber battle between him, Obi-Wan, and Qui-Gon at the end of the movie. That's really the only part of the movie I like. Other than that, little Annie's annoying. I just hate this movie altogether. It's really, really bad. It's really bad, but I mean, you have to have it to complete the saga. It's the beginning. It's how we meet Anakin. But yeah, I hate Jar Jar Binks. So yeah, number 10 is The Phantom Menace. Number 9, second least favorite, is Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Why? Because of these two falling in. Their romance is terrible. Anakin and Padme's romance is absolutely terrible. My sister this is her favorite Star Wars movie, Episode 2, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? It's, I mean, sure, it's the beginning of the Clone Wars, but I mean, it's just a terrible Star Wars movie. It really is. It's bad. And there are a couple good scenes in there, like the big Jedi battle, and the big Jedi battle in the Geonosian arena, the beginning of the Clone Wars, and Mace Windu doing his purple freaking lightsaber, which is awesome. So, but yeah, episode 2, Attack of the Clones, is really, really terrible. Okay, number 8 is Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I still haven't watched this movie yet, guys. I just have not gotten around to watching it. I don't know why. I just really haven't gotten around to watching it yet. I just don't feel that I would like it very much. That's truly my opinion. I just don't think I would like it. All my friends are telling me how good it is, and even my one professor, who's the head of our comic book club, told me how good it was and that I should watch it. I'll probably get around to watching it eventually. I'll probably watch it tomorrow, because I'm going to try and watch all the movies tomorrow, or starting tonight into tomorrow maybe, and then Revenge of the Fifth will continue on. So kind of like a 3-day thing for all the Star Wars movies. It's probably going to take me 3 days to watch all of them. But yeah, haven't watched Rogue One yet, so I don't have really anything to say about it. Alright, number 7 is another one I haven't watched yet, and that is Solo, a Star Wars story. I've heard mixed opinions on this, but I mean, Han Solo is one of my favorite characters, even though this isn't Harrison Ford. I just haven't gotten around to watching it yet. I'll probably give it a watch here. As I said, I'm going to have to watch it for the weekend here for Star Wars, because, you know, it's Star Wars week, basically, for me. So, yeah, Solo. I haven't watched it yet, so I really have nothing to say about it. Alright, number 6 is The Force Awakens. Now, don't get me wrong, this movie was great, and I like how it introduced us to new characters like Rey and Finn, and then it brought back our old beloved characters like Han and Leia and Luke. Even though Luke was really at the end of the movie. But yeah, I felt this was a really great way to reintroduce Star Wars to the new generation, to make this new saga, or this new trilogy, I guess, the beginning of the sequel trilogy. I guess this is the sequel trilogy. Really great film. If you haven't seen The Force Awakens, I mean, go watch it. It's really good. Alright, and then number 5. Now you're probably all gonna hate me for this one, but number 5 is Star Wars: The Last Jedi. I mean, I'm wearing my shirt. This is a Last Jedi shirt that I'm wearing. I don't know how well you guys can see it. I'm gonna try and... But yeah, this is my Last Jedi shirt that I'm wearing. I mean, come on. I didn't think it was that bad. I honestly, as I said, I liked it better than Force Awakens, if you ask me. I felt like it was Empire Strikes Back in a sense. I really liked it. I felt it was more darker. It had a more darker tune to it, but I mean, it was great nonetheless. I love seeing Rey get trained by Luke, and seeing Yoda again in this movie. If you haven't seen this movie, I just don't get what all the hate is for it. I love this movie. As I said, I loved it more than Force Awakens, but... So yeah, and I can't wait until The Rise of Skywalker comes out, which is officially the end of the Star Wars movies, which will be sad, but I mean, yeah. Alright, number 4 is, here we go, hold on, gotta find it here. Number 4 is Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, my favorite of the prequel trilogy. Why? Because it's Revenge of the Sith. I mean, it's not a bad movie in any way. I mean, they could have skipped there were a few parts in there that were bad. I mean, like, just seeing Anakin and Padme's continued romance, but also seeing Anakin's transformation into Darth Vader was, it was really cool in a sense. And then this battle is by far the best battle in all in the entire Star Wars saga, Anakin versus Obi-Wan, because then it solidifies Anakin's turn to Darth Vader, and it shows us why he needed the suit. So I really like how they kind of concluded it there, so that way we could go into the original trilogy then to show us, you know, like, this is what happened to Anakin, how he became Darth Vader, why he needed the suit. And then, of course, we also showed the birth of Luke and Leia at the end, and who their mother was, so, and why they were separated. But yeah, I really enjoy Revenge of the Sith. I mean, I enjoy it so much. It's my favorite of the prequels. Alright, number 3 is... Oh, let me find it here. Number 3 is Star Wars Episode 4 New Hope, the one that started it all, the one that came out in 1977. My dad was 6 years old when this movie first came out. He went to see it in theaters, and he absolutely loved it. That was, of course, before all these special edition changes, but I mean... this is... what else can I say? This was the very beginning, and it was an amazing beginning. It was really great. I just want to show you the back here, guys. That's like the original movie poster on the back, I believe. That's really cool. So yeah, and it introduced us to all of the characters we know and love. Really great film. A New Hope is awesome. Although it was called Star Wars originally, but then they added in A New Hope for when they were continuing the saga. So, I mean, it's the one that started it all. Alright, number 2. Guys are probably going to hate me for this one. Number 2 is The Empire Strikes Back. No, don't get me wrong. This is a really great movie. I can watch this movie forever, honestly. I really love this movie. I love Empire Strikes Back. It's it's like they say, this is one of the few movies where the sequel is better than the original. Really love Empire Strikes Back. I love the building romance between Han and Leia. I mean, their love story is way more interesting than Anakin and Padme's, because theirs is funny, because I mean, they're so sarcastic with each other sometimes too, and then they argue, and it's just really funny, you know? They bicker, and it's just really funny. So yeah, Empire Strikes Back is number 2. As I said, I really love the movie, but it's number 2. Let me do a quick honorable mention to Star Wars: The Clone Wars movie, the very first Star Wars movie I ever saw in theaters. So, yeah. I believe I was 8 or 9 when it came out. And then finally, number 1, for me, my favorite Star Wars movie is Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. I love Return of the Jedi. It's not only my favorite, it's my dad's favorite of all the Star Wars movies too. We love Return of the Jedi more than any other Star Wars film, because we just love the story in it. We love how it's kind of like the epic conclusion up until The Force Awakens, but it's really great. A lot of my favorite scenes are in this movie, like the Sarlacc pit battle, the battle on Endor, on the surface, not the sky, and then Luke versus Vader. And but it's a really great conclusion. I really love this movie. I love Return of the Jedi. Favorite Star Wars movie of all time. Absolutely love this movie so much. Alright guys, so that was it. So that was my top 10 Star Wars movies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and may the 4th be with you.